Hi, this is an Alembic Mark King Deluxe bass. Alembic is a U.S. manufacturing company that's famous for making bass guitars and electric guitars. They're in the San Francisco Bay Area. The history of this company goes back to the middle 1960s when Ron and Susan Wickersham started the company. Ron and Susan were involved in PA systems and live recordings, and they were associated with bands like the Grateful Dead and the Jefferson Airplane. Jack Cassidy of the Jefferson Airplane had Ron Wickersham work on his guitars, and one of the things he did was he developed and patented one of the first, or the first, of the active powered pickups for bass guitar and electric guitar. And he was retrofitting them onto Jack Cassidy's guitars, particularly for the Jefferson Airplane, for a number of years. And then there was so much interest in these pickups that he began manufacturing guitars as well from their facility. And the first of the Alembic guitars was sold to Jack Cassidy of Jefferson Airplane in 1972. And Jack Cassidy went on immediately following that, loving the instrument so much that he bought several more. As the bass guitar became a more prominent instrument and a more virtuoso instrument, the company expanded more and more. And one of the instrumentalists that picked up on this particular guitar brand was Stanley Clark. And that was in 1976. Stanley Clark purchased his first of several of the Alembic instruments that he's known to have played throughout his career and responsible for his unique sound. So that's a little bit of the history of the company. It's been growing and growing over the years, but always artisan guitars using only the finest materials and the electronics, active electronics for pickups that the company was founded on. And so this particular instrument is, if you check just about every box on custom options, this instrument has it. As I mentioned, it's a Mark King Deluxe model, and it's deluxe because the rear of the guitar is completely produced out of one piece of buckeye burl, and the electronics covers on the back are cut without interrupting the grain right from that same piece of buckeye burl that's used on the rear. There's satin wood, there's purple heart material, there's flame maple material, all used in the construction of this instrument. It's a neck through design, so it's very, very solid. The shape is very, very nice, and the guitar is of medium weight, I would say, and very, very comfortable on the body to play. The buckeye burl on the top is hand selected. You're able to do that when you're purchasing the instruments from this company. It's got oval inserts on the fingerboard, and it's got the LED, I hope you can see this, the LED illuminated fingerboard markers on the side. Hopefully you can see that real nice. It's if you were looking at the absolute pinnacle of guitar manufacturing, the Alembic company represents that pinnacle of achievement of both design and advanced functions and features. And it's incredibly comfortable instrument to play. They typically are quite expensive, but there's a very good reason for that. They're handcrafted one at a time to special orders only. And they have quite a waiting list. They have quite a waiting list at Alembic for these guitars. They usually take at least 8 months and sometimes well over a year to get one of these instruments produced complete. This one here is not very old, and it's been donated by one of the friends of the Livonia Symphony Orchestra, specifically to raise money for the Livonia Symphony Orchestra. And we're hopeful that as many bass guitarists as can be reached through videos like this and through Facebook and other social media can become aware of this. For a $100 investment in this raffle, you can have a place in line and the potential to own this instrument. They typically sell, when they're optioned out like this, between $10,000 and $14,000. So when you think about $100 investment on a chance of getting an instrument as gorgeous as this and as incredibly advanced and beautiful as this, it's a small price to pay. There will be only 300 tickets sold for the drawing on this instrument, and there are still some tickets left. So I would encourage you to get a hold of Emily Bauman at the Livonia Symphony Orchestra, and there will be a telephone number or an email address that you can refer to that should appear at the bottom of this video. That's about enough out of me. I think I'll play us out, and good luck on this raffle. It's for a very, very worthy cause for funding the Livonia Symphony Orchestra. Thank you.